two possibilities. Either to return it to the people as such, that is the state, or return it to God, which is even a larger, much larger denomination than a state. So Hadhrat Masih Maud declared this decree that instead of returning it to the state, you return it to God and spend it on His cause. That is the only valid use mentioned by Masih Maud vis-a-vis Ahmadis. So there we stand today. But unfortunately, Ahmadis have started taking licenses in this regard, in many other cases too. But as far as these particular examples are concerned, I have repeatedly declared that this is not the forum for asking me to declare a decree on particular cases. If that be the situation, what would be the decree? This is not the right forum. This is a matter which pertains to iftar. And for that, we have to find out all the details about the contract and all the conditions. And also you have to know the necessities which compelled someone, or urgencies which compelled someone to go into a certain deal. So these things are to be balanced very carefully. And then a decree is given whether an exception according to the large principles of Islam can be made in this case or not made. So as far as individual cases are concerned, such matters should be referred to Majlis Ifta or Nazim, not Nazim, but Mufti Silsila. You understand? Now, after this, if you have a question to ask or clarify your question further, you can come again. Because you wanted to speak in the middle, I stopped you.
Yes.
Maybe you wanted to clarify a certain particular aspect of this question.
It also states in the Quran that you shouldn't lead such a luxurious life that you have to take interest.
No, it is not mentioned in the Holy Quran.
Isn't it?
Nowhere, no.
Oh. Well, I withdraw my question.
Thank you. Yes, please. Hashim sir.
Assalamu alaikum, Hazur. Hazur, I have some observations and questions, and if Hazur permits me to describe a dream as well, so it will be quite a long thing. So whatever.
A long dream?
No, the list is quite long.
And must you tell your dream to all present?
No, it was seen by some other person, and I mentioned to him that I would like to describe this dream to Hazur.
That's all right, but in presence of everybody else as well?
I don't know, Hazur, until I describe.
You know the nature of the dream, I don't know. There are certain dreams which should not be told in public, and they should be told privately, because they may pertain to certain matters individually.
No, also because
to applying to someone where secrecy is required, where secrecy is advised at least.
Yes.
And there are certain dreams which have a community message, or just simple statements of things which people don't understand what they saw. Such dreams can be told, there is no harm.
Because the nature of the dream is that it involves community, hence if Hazur permits I can describe it.
Okay.
Yes. So this person who doesn't want to declare his name for one reason or the other, saw that a flag is being hoisted in Italy, which is green in color, and twice it has been hoisted very straight up to the top, and there are millions of people who are gathered in that platform where this flag is being hoisted, and somebody is making a declaration that Hazur, that is yourself, Hazur, is going to offer award a prize when it will be hoisted the third time. And because I thought that the people who are gathered over there are all Ahmadis and non-Ahmadis, Muslims and non-Muslims, and particularly there are people who are not Muslims or Christians but Jews and Hindus, but the country seems to be the Italy. So I thought I will describe this dream to Huzur, and because it belongs to the community as such, and the color is very dark green color of the flag.
Yes, it's a good dream, yes.
Yeah.
Please, now the question.
Yes. Huzur, the question is that in one of the sermon which Huzur delivered on 13th May 1983, and also the
some of the sermons which are delivered on one day.
One of the sermon.
Yes.
One of the sermons, Huzur, which was delivered on the 13th.
Yes. I thought you said some of the sermons. Yes.
Sorry, Huzur. Yes.
Please,
you declared that Ahmadiyyat is, these may not be the exact words, but Ahmadiyyat is like Noah's Ark,
yes,
which has been constructed under the eyes of
exactly,
God.
That's right.
And also Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wasalam written a book named by Kashti-e-Nuh.
Yes.
The destination of the Noah's Ark was a mountain as far as the history is concerned, and they also mentioned the name Judi in Holy Quran. And there were certain events which took place when the Noah's Ark actually departed from its place to some known destination. Huzur, how these events reflect in the history of Ahmadiyyat? Is there a place, is there a destination where this Ahmadiyyat is going to be with respect to the Noah's Ark as we described?
When these things are mentioned, I mean, they are metaphorical expressions in fact. They should not be taken literally, because it's impossible for it to be applicable literally, because all you have to behave like a boat then, and literally somebody should come and sit, and there you do not call for such similarities at all, and suddenly you start thinking of Ararat or Judea and say there should be that similarity applicable there. Why? When in all the rest of the cases the application of this simile remains metaphorical. So why not there? Now Ararat is a mountain, or Judi is also the name of a mountain. That means the mountain, a great mountain which stands out clearly and is not inundated by any flood, gives protection and ultimate shelter to the dwellers of that Noah's Ark. Now, in metaphor, what should be that mountain? If you search the Holy Quran, there you find it. The Holy Quran declares the Holy Quran itself to be bigger than a mountain, stronger than a mountain. Because it is said, Lo anzalna hazil Qurana ala jabalil la ra'aytahu khashi'an mutasaddian min khashyatillah wa tilkal amsalu nadribuha lin-nasi la'allahum yatafakkarun. Had we revealed this Holy Quran to a mountain, that mountain should have shattered under its impact and blown to smithy. Yet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam received that and came out intact. So the Holy Quran is declared to be greater than a mountain. Similarly, in a tradition of Hazrat Rasul Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, again a mountain is mentioned which will give shelter to the followers of Masih Maud and him himself. It is said that a time would come when Masih Maud would decide to come to grips with the great powers of the world which will be opposed to Islam.